4 times I've tried to make this video today. Each and every time I've been interrupted. Someone's knocked at the door, someone's rang the phone, and now I've decided I'm not going to sit up anywhere specific. I'm just going to lay on the sofa, take a minute, stay nice and calm, and re-record the video. So, with a smile on my face, because I'm definitely not annoyed at the fact that I've had to record this 4 times already and now I'm repeating myself, we go again. Trying to be a good person, trying to become the best version of yourself. Although people might say it's easy to be good, it's not. Because in trying to be better, we realise how bad we are and how much and how often still we fall short. And it's in that realisation that we are filled with shame. However, it is in that shame that is not easy in any way, shape or form for anyone to feel. But it's in that shame that we have perfect proof of a repentant heart and that we understand the harm in what it is we have done and continue to do. God sees this. He sees that we are sorry. He sees that our heart is in the right place and he loves and forgives us. The true transformation, however, then comes when we continue to search for the Lord. In and amongst all of the pain, the suffering and the shame, and then are able to go on a journey to love and forgive ourselves. This is extremely difficult. And it's on this journey that we realise something profound, that I have realised something profound and that I'm sharing with you today. That being that sin is not something we should fight against. Imagine this pillow is sin. This hand is me, is you, is anyone who's fighting it. You can punch it all day long. You can ignore the blisters, ignore the bruises, ignore the broken hand. You can keep on punching. I'm fighting sin. I'm going to fight this sin, my pride, my lust, my gluttony, my ego, all of it. I'm going to fight it. But your focus and your attention is still on the enemy. You might have taken your attention and your focus away from the pain, from the hurt, from the bruises, but your attention is still on the sin. And think of a war. Actually think of this right now. Let's say you're going to war with anything, whether that be mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. You're going to war. Well, why are you going to war with that thing? Because truly, if you'd already overcome it, if you'd already beat it, you wouldn't need to give it any energy. You wouldn't need to give it any power over you. But instead, you've decided to go to war with it. And so you've already lost. If you go to war with it, you've already lost. This takes and has taken me a long time to truly understand. This is why Jesus says with him, the battle is already won. The battle is already won through Christ. We don't need to fight. What we need to do in order to truly defeat sin is to build our relationship with Jesus so much that our desire to sin is no longer. These two are very, very different. Fighting sin and getting to know Jesus so that our desire to sin is defeated are two extremely different things. Take someone who perhaps might not have a strong relationship with God. They'll go out, they'll drink, they'll do drugs, they'll smoke, they'll sleep around, they'll gamble, they'll eat, they'll be lazy, they won't work, the list goes on. But because they don't have a relationship with God, they don't see the harm in what it is they're doing, or at least they don't understand that what it is they're doing is leading them to where and how they are feeling sad, guilty, regretful, depressed, not where they want to be in life. And because they don't understand that it's their own sin, they blame God, they blame the world, they blame everyone and everything but themselves. They fall into temptation without knowing it's temptation because they don't see it as a sin, and so they don't see the harm in what they do. And so when they're left feeling empty, they won't and can't blame themselves because they don't see that what they're doing is a problem. However, when you get to know God, when you truly get to know God, you understand that sin separates you from him. Sin is the reason why you feel empty. Sin is the reason why you are so connected to worldly things. And when these worldly things are taken away from you, that's why you feel lost, confused, and conflicted. When you start your journey with God and start your journey with trying to become a better person, naturally you think that you have to fight these bad things. You have to go to war with them. And a lot of us do. I did for a long time. Until it gets to a point where you realize that going to war with them, you've already lost. Because the battle is already won through Christ. And so stop giving those things attention. Give Jesus the attention. And by doing so, you will realize that sin was never the problem. The problem was that your focus was not on Jesus. And the more you focus on him, your desire to sin will get lower and lower and lower until the desire is no more. And that is how you defeat sin. Today is day 326 of making a YouTube video every single day for 365 days and seeing where I end up. Today, we're on the sofa. 5th time lucky, we got the video in. God is good. Jesus is alive. Follow for more.